The question is, can we use artificial intelligence to synthesize literature? The answer is yes. You can actually use artificial intelligence to synthesize literature. I have seen quite some few number of videos where people are saying that you cannot use artificial intelligence to synthesize literature. So the purpose of this video is to debunk that narrative that is going on, that you can't use artificial intelligence to synthesize literature. So in this video, I am going to practically teach you how you can use artificial intelligence to synthesize literature, but not to advise you to use artificial intelligence to write, but only as a guide. Okay, so now what does it mean to critically synthesize literature? So to synthesize literature, it actually goes beyond summarizing multiple studies, as most students do when they are writing the literature review. In this case, you would have to analyze, you would have to compare and evaluate the findings of multiple studies just to draw out relationships, patterns, and also to identify the gaps in the literature. So in essence, critical synthesis is to build a coherent argument or narrative from different perspectives. Understanding this, it would help you to know whether what AI is presenting to you is actually a critical synthesis. Okay, so now let's delve right into it, how we can use artificial intelligence to synthesize literature. So first of all, we may have to create what we call the literature review matrix. And those of you who don't know what a literature review matrix is, this is an example of a literature review matrix which I created, which I'm also going to use as an example in this video to synthesize my literature. So in this matrix, it has columns and it has rows. Okay, so in the column sections, I have listed the studies that I have investigated and I have derived my findings. In the row section, that is where I have my objectives, what I am actually researching about. As you can see, this is ChatGPT's platform. I uploaded the literature review matrix and this was my prompt. Attached is a literature review matrix. Use the information in the document to write a 300-word literature review on the communication strategies adopted in educational settings to improve engagement and satisfaction. Critically synthesize the findings by comparing and contrasting the studies. After I click enter, and this is the quick response from ChatGPT. Let me copy that and paste in Word document so we can analyze it and judge whether it did a good job with the synthesis. I'm leaving a screenshot of it on the screen so we can read it. From my point of view, it did a very good job with the synthesis. I've highlighted these words in green to indicate where the comparison and contrast were, and it also discussed some gaps in the literature which I actually included in the literature review matrix. I will rate ChatGPT 10/10 with a synthesis. So this is how you can actually synthesize literature using artificial intelligence. So indeed, it can actually do it, but it comes out as AI generated, which you know what to do. You may have to humanize it to make it human written. So I believe you found this one useful. See you in the next one.